Dear friends in North Carolina, my name is Alexandra, I am 15 years old and I live in Chisinau, Moldova. I have really enjoyed the YSA STEM program at America House. I love the challenge of science, especially when I can explore important issues and make a difference in my community with my new friends. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of our biggest issues worldwide, and that is climate change. In a recent report, it was shown that over 85% of the world's population has already been affected by climate change. And usually there are unequal impacts, especially on low-income communities. Time is running out to make a change in our habits. Did you know that just a 2 degrees Celsius increase in temperature will cause the sea level to rise by 2 meters? And if we don't change that soon, there will be parts all over the world, including my friends in Wilmington, that are underwater. Even here in Moldova, we won't escape the effects of climate change. So, what is climate change? We may have experienced or seen more recent examples of extreme events such as flooding, wildfires, and droughts, which are all driven by climate change. However, this didn't happen overnight. Climate change is the long-term change in temperature and weather that is measured by science. And as it turns out, a lot of climate change is caused by humans. When society relies on fossil fuels, greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide are trapped into the atmosphere, which makes the world hotter. This is called the greenhouse effect, which is seen in this graph for the entire planet, where the red line is the temperature rapidly increasing. Flavia is going to talk to you next in more detail about the role of carbon dioxide in this process. It seems like our winters are getting warmer and we have more extreme events such as heat waves and strong winds. So for my research project, I addressed the question of whether Chisinau is getting warmer. And if so, how does the increase in temperature compare to the rest of the world? I hypothesized that Chisinau is getting warmer and that these increases in temperature are higher than the rest of the world, because Moldova's energy grid relies heavily on burning fossil fuels, and the air pollution is a big issue in Chisinau. It is important to note that to combat climate change, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, has set a goal of limiting the global rise in temperature by 2 degrees by 2030. This means that any temperature increase over that goal will make it that much harder for my generation to fix it, and that makes me worried. Fortunately, I was able to address this question, as Moldova has been recording the temperatures at the airport for the past 120 years. I downloaded data from the Moldovan Weather Service website and analyzed this data using Python coding, comparing the seasonal day and nighttime temperatures from 1901 to present day. I plotted the data onto a graph to interpret the trends. So, what does the data show? Basically, the bottom line is it's getting warmer in Chisinau. Over the past 35 years, the daytime temperatures has increased all across the season, especially in summer and autumn. Also, the average winter temperatures has averaged 3.6 degrees over the past decade and has not dipped below freezing. This nighttime data also shows similar increases in temperature, but these increases started about 10 years ago. Night temperatures in winter are still below freezing, but will likely be above 0 degrees in the next 10 years. This is very concerning and means that Chisinau is getting warmer for longer throughout the year, and if trends continue, we will not meet the goal of reducing the temperature by 2 degrees by 2030. There are solutions though, and Moldova's commitment to investing in us future leaders and to clean energy innovation is the way to go. I look forward to continuing my research in this area in the future. Thanks for your attention, and I will now like to invite Flavia to talk about the causes of climate change.